Hello guys, this is my third session of AngularJS. In our last session, we saw how two-way data binding works in AngularJS. Now my third session is on modules. What is modules? So in basic term, modules is like a package or a container which contains your configurations, your routes, filters, directives, factory, services, providers, values, controller. What is a module? You can think of a module as a container for the different part of your app. Controllers, services, filters, directive, etc. But why? Why we have a module here? When most of the applications have main method to bootstrap the application. Then why we have modules? Angular apps don't have a main method, but it has modules to bootstrap an application. Actually, there are several advantages to this approach. The declarative process is easier to understand. You can package code as a reusable modules. What do you mean by declarative process is easier to understand? It means you can define your modules with a meaningful name. You can package code as a reusable modules. You can create a modules which contains code which contains only reusable code. For example, you have a input field where you want to type only alphabets. You want to restrict user to type only alphabets. So you can create filter in modules, which restrict the input field to use only alphabets. That's how you can create reusable modules. Unit tests only have to load relevant modules, which keeps them fast. While testing your code, you don't have to load your whole application. You don't have to bootstrap your whole application. If you are loading only few modules, then your application will get fast. End-to-end test can use modules to override configurations. Let's create one module. Let's create our first module. Again, we need a HTML block. Title is modules. Body is, this is our first module. We need AngularJS file. We also need to define ng-app. Now the basic setup is done. ng-app is for starting the Angular engine. Now let's create our first module. The syntax to create module is angular.module, module name, let's give my app, and this is the square bracket for dependencies. We will look at this square bracket. Okay. Now we need to give my app name to ng-app. Why? We can have only one ng-app throughout the application, and we are bootstrapping our application, our Angular based application, with the module my app. Remember one thing, we can bootstrap our application with only one module. We can't have multiple modules to bootstrap our application. Like we only have one ng-app. Let's check out whether our app is module is initialized or not. We forgot to add script src is equal to js slash module 1.js. Let's check out the page. As you can see, our module is initialized. Angular.module my app this. We got the JS. Okay. Now this is a declaration way where variable is my app module is equal to angular.module my app square brackets. Okay, this is the way to create a module. What is this square bracket? Square brackets where we keep all the dependencies on which our application depends on. Okay, the reference to my app module in div ng app my app, this is what bootstrap the app using your module. The empty array in angular.module my app, this array is the list of module my app depends on. But what happens if we have a multiple modules? How to initialize multiple modules? Let's say we have one service module, service module. Let's say we have filter modules. Let's say we have directive modules. So we have three more modules: service module, filter module, directive modules. As we know, our application can bootstrap with my app only because we have only ng app. Then how can we use service module, filter module, directive module? The answer is very simple. Use the name of these modules and add dependency to my app. That's how we can define the dependencies. So my app is basically depends on service module, filter module, and directive module. If my app doesn't find any module, service module, filter module, or directive module, then my app will not get initialized. It will give one error. Okay, let's see. Let's check out. So my app is depends on service module, filter module, and directive module. Okay, let's comment out one line. See, it is giving one error. Okay, let's clear the error. Remove min from here and then reload it. Let's see. Fail to instantiate module directive module due to module directive module is not available. Fail to instantiate module my app. So if my app doesn't find any dependency, it will throw a error. Okay. So let's uncomment this. One more thing. Our app is a collection of config blocks and the run blocks. Let's see here. A module is a collection of configurations and run blocks which get applied to the application during the bootstrap process. Okay, so we can have multiple configuration blocks and we can have multiple run blocks. Okay. Let's check out the syntax. My app.config inside function. Here, if you want, you can define your dependencies like that. Okay, for example, $scope. Okay, so you can define dependency here. For example, XYZ. Okay, this is the dependencies we can define here. Similarly, we can create my app dot run. Okay, dependency here. Again, XYZ here. So this is a way how we define the dependencies, how we inject the dependencies actually. So we can have multiple configuration block and run blocks in one modules. We can depends on many other modules. Okay, so this is all about modules. This is all about modules. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please like, share. In next module, we are going to see controllers and run block. Thank you. Thanks a lot.